Why the fuck is my... Hold up. What the fuck? Let's not do that shit again. What's up, Shadow? How the fuck? Saturation? I guess that's fine. Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me share the stream. We're not finna fucking watch this shit. That was just a test video I was using. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do tonight, honestly. Did anyone else just see that? That shit just tripped me the fuck out. Let me share the stream real quick. How you doing tonight, Shadow? Did you have a good day? That's good. I had work earlier. Apparently some guy... So I was at work. Oh my god. Finally I get to tell somebody this in person. Jesus Christ. This shit was wild. So I was working, right? And apparently... So I had checked this lady out. She had bought some, like, fucking Minchino cherries. Like, the chocolate-covered ones. Them hoes are good as fuck, by the way. And, so she calls the store, like, 5 minutes after she leaves. And she's like, hello, sir, yeah, I just came in. And I just bought some cherries. And, yeah, I came outside and I heard this guy calling for me. And so I started walking to him. And I begin to notice that while I'm walking up to him, he's, like, jacking his shit. Like, he's just straight jacking it in my face. And, I called the cops and they said, they can't do much about it. You gotta call the store. And I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna do? The fuck am I going to do? What the fuck will I do? Nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna go out there with a guy who's fucking jacking it in the middle of the fucking parking lot. What the fuck do I look like? I don't get paid enough for that. Oh god, she calls the cops and they tell her to call the store. Dude was jacking it. So a guy kept, like, he kept driving circles in our parking lot where I work at a pharmacy. I'm not going to say which pharmacy because I don't want them to find this video and then fire me and then some crazy shit. But yeah, apparently this guy just fucking kept driving in circles. He kept driving in circles around our parking lot, and every time a woman would... And he would target old ladies. Every time an old lady would come out of the store, he would, like, start calling her over to his truck, and he was, like, whip it out and start beating it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Seriously. Like, dead ass, what the fuck is wrong with people? I'll never understand it. Honestly, I think it's just where I live. That's probably a big, big part of that. Oh my god, of course. Yeah, old ladies, like 70s, 80s. Like old. Yeah, that shit was wild. Like, excuse me, fuck. My bad. Hey, Shadow got a boyfriend. That's what's up. There you go. Rookie numbers 20. Yeah, 20 been a stream for a minute. Been a mod for a minute. Should we watch Cart Narcs? I kind of feel in the mood for Cart Narcs.
Like, it's almost more effort to pull it up 4 corner of the curb. And by the way, we're about to see in a few more steps here. The cart return right there. Is that where the cart goes?
I love that shit.
That's the mulch.
That's just so cool.
Sorry?
No, it's not. But it's not in traffic that way.
Well, that's better. That's not the worst violation, but the cart return's right there. Well, you want to take it for me? Or for yourself, really?
What's that?
You can take it for yourself.
No, I don't.
Why not?
Are you hassling me?
No, I'm asking you politely.
Okay, I'm saying no politely.
But you didn't do a polite thing with here. All right. Well, he's getting a hood flag. Put it here so it's not obstructing his view. Get a nice suction there in the wind.
But he's got flags now.
Sorry. Go with the magnet instead.
Oh my god, that is
not really sticking. I'm gonna go with the
crazy.
magnet instead, if that's okay for you.
Get off my car.
Well, see,
Who the fuck are you?
I'm the cart narcs, Agent Sebastian. Agent Sebastian. What is it? I work for the cart narcs. I blocked your.
Watch reverse robbing? What the fuck is reverse robbing? You know? I'm totally about to steal this joke, and I don't know where I stole it from. I think it was like a Gunner TV video. I think he did a collab with someone. But like, I heard this joke where like, say you put a Mr. Beast video in reverse, it's like he's taking a bunch of shit away from people. That shit's funny to me. You love this Jaden King dude. You got him in my fucking recommended now, bro. 413.
Jailins! So the police arrested Jesse, and only Jesse, and well, we're not really sure. There was no reason at all for it. We just don't know why they've picked him.
He's black. Just say it, Marcus, because he's black.
I'm not saying. Well, there's a good chance.
What if he would say, I will? They arrested him because he's black. This is what happened.
They did that.
Is this what you wanted me to watch? Like, what the fuck am I watching? You told me to skip to a part that literally has nothing in it. It's just the. What the fuck?
Search his cock first. He's got Beckham in there. Beckham.
Nah, you know, to be fair, he had sex last night.
Why is bro licking his lips like that?
He's coming.
I mean, I had girls touching me before, but whoa, these police officers are good with their hands, man. Damn.
What the fuck?
Can you search my balls as well? Again? Can I get a cavity check, please? Oh, flipping hell, fam. Yeah. Hey, bro, I would be depressed if I was 29 and I lost all my hair as well. That's mad, fam. When I... the top man. Nah, he ain't the top man, he's the bottom man. Take off the cups, fam. Take off the cups, do it. Good boy. Take off the cups, innit? Take off the cups. Take off. Good boy.
Yeah, I'm be honest, this shit ain't funny.
Good boy.
That shit ain't funny, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just being straight up honest, that's just not funny. Now this shit, woman tells cop to hurry up before he discovers her warrant. This shit, I guarantee you, is funny.
November 26th, 2022, an officer was on patrol when he observed a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Due to the vehicle traveling 42 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone, the officer initiated a traffic stop. The driver was identified as 22-year-old Shala Jordan.
That's funny as fuck, 20. If you put Jaws in reverse, it's about a nice shark that gives you limbs to disabled people.
I always go to this side, just so I'm out of the road. But, so the reason I'm stopping is just for speed, because West Ave is 25 and you were going about 42.
She stated her speedometer was broken and believed she was only going 5 miles per hour over the speed limit.
Dad says you're going 25?
Yeah, I got this about 5 minutes ago, so maybe.
I gotcha. Yeah, so, I mean, I just basically saw you moving what I thought was a high rate. I gotcha. You have your license proof insurance on you? Alright, I gotcha. And then where are you coming from today? GSP. What's GS? I'm sorry, what's GSP?
GSP is George Street Park.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Stressful night. I understand.
Let's get to the interesting part. When does she start freaking out?
Insurance for the car. And then, so I do smell some toxin coming from the car. Not super strong. Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm trying to stay up. I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
She just had in here. She just spilled it on my floor.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, so I mean, I'll let you work on the insurance, and then I'll just do my side of things, and we'll get you home, okay? Alrighty.
Upon providing dispatch with Shala's name, they advised she had a misdemeanor warrant through La Crosse County. She was also currently out on 2 bonds.
Shit. How is she out on 2 bonds with the warrant? What the fuck? That makes literally no sense. How the fuck do you get out on 2 bonds with a fucking warrant? Well, maybe she got the warrant after she got out on bond. That's crazy as fuck, though. What the fuck?
Can you stay in the car, please?
Can you hurry up?
I'm trying.
I'm trying to go home. I have a daughter at home.
I'm trying. I'll get you out of here, okay?
Eventually, Shala exited her vehicle and confronted the officer, telling him to speed up the process.
Okay. Shala, I'm trying to get your stuff done. I'm just trying to get your stuff done here, okay? So you getting out of the
Check
car
my
is gonna
IG.
take longer.
Let me see. I don't see anything. Oh, I see it. Hey, that's pretty cool. Is that a fucking studio? That's cool as fuck. Should make some fucking beats in there.
It don't take 30 minutes for that. I've had them.
It hasn't been 30 minutes, I promise you that.
Bro, it's taken like 45 minutes for this right now.
Okay, you wanna go sit back in the car for me?
No, bro. Like, literally, hurry up, bro.
I'm trying.
I'm
okay?
not doing I went 5 over it because of my fucking speedometer, bro. I can't afford to get that fixed. I'm a single mom of 2, bro. I don't got else to do, bro.
Okay, this is kind of making me sad. I kind of don't want to watch this. Fuck. Why's everything gotta be so fucking depressing now? Everything. Why is everything so fucking sad nowadays? Everything. Like, I'm sure this shit's even sad. I'm tired of shit being sad, bro. Can we just, like... Can we make fucking being happy popular? Instead of being fucking sad and depressed and lonely and fucking antisocial. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Okay, YouTube's literally listening to me. YouTube's literally fucking listening to me. I know y'all are seeing this right now. What the fuck? YouTube, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, YouTube? What is this? Fuck, it's gonna...
Isn't it bullshit that some companies make their...
Just gonna pop it up on my fuck... I don't know why it opens the link in my fucking Streamlabs chat. Like, where I see y'all's comments, it pulls it up in there. For whatever fucking reason. The rise of money launderers on Snapchat and Instagram. You mean like Cash App scammers? Oh, I've heard about this. Dude, they do this shit in the US, bro. It's money laundering through common people's bank accounts. Dude, I get messages from people I went to fucking high school with trying to get this shit to do... Trying to get me to do this shit with them. Dude, I've known about this for fucking years, dude. Like, this shit's so fucking common. Basically, what they do is they'll... say people who fucking sell drugs... A lot of drugs, not just some fucking minuscule drug dealer, but like fucking hard sellers that make like fucking racks. Them motherfuckers will hit up common everyday people and be like, hey dog, let us put our money in your bank account and transfer it through your bank account so that we don't get caught. And basically they'll pay you to do that shit. And then eventually when you get caught, because you're gonna get caught, you're not just gonna get away with it, you're gonna get caught. Eventually when you do get caught and you're the one that you're letting them use your bank account, you're going to jail. So yeah, I would never let them do that.
With fraud and scamming on the rise, criminal gangs are always on the lookout for people willing to lend them their bank accounts to receive and withdraw that unlawful cash. The people whose bank accounts are being used by these fraudsters are called money mules.
They said within 3-4 days there'll be like $4 grand in your account and you can have 5.
But why would people let criminals use their bank account when it could result in paying the price for someone else's crime? More often than not, this presents a red flag for banks, which can get you blacklisted and done for money laundering, which can land you in jail for up to 14 years. I want to investigate this new crime trend by speaking to the police, the victims, and also the recruiters, manipulating people online to launder cash. I'm with Banks and Shanks.
I know people that do this shit.
Who don't want their crimes traced back to them. So instead, they recruit money mules. They're meeting up with one of them who's just received money from their latest bank fraud into his account. As payment for letting them use his bank details, or deets, they're giving him a cut and returning his square, which is roadman for bank card. How did you meet Banks and Shanks?
Snapchat,
Snap?
Literally to a post. Ever since that, I found that it was easy way to make money. And ever since then, we've been doing business.
And are you like nervous about the risks involved and all of that?
It's what it is, isn't it? The game goes, and when you certain things, that's the deal you have to do.
I don't think
So,
he
how much
really
you just
cares.
turn
I
over?
mean, he's on his fucking show.
2.5 bags. So what do you think he does with that money next?
Sky's the limit. He can do anything with it. If he wants to go out and spend it all on design line, he can just do that. If he wants to save it, he's smart. It's up to him.
Banks, Shanks and their mule look like brethrens, but really they're fully using him and could get my man blacklisted by banks, ruin his credit rating, and even worse, he could get arrested. Do you ever tell the money mules the risks beforehand?
To some people, sometimes I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna speak to a certain way so you don't feel like you have a choice and you feel coerced into it. Manipulate. I don't say that. It's the truth, though. Yeah, but you can't say that.
Banks and Shanks almost exclusively recruit their mules through social media.
Most likely these sensitive persons. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, you got some cash on you now? Oh, snap. Ross. Wait, how much is that? Do you know? Oh, jeez.
Then you wanna take a video, stick it on video, put your caption, you want to make money, 3 to 5 days, make them know that it's quick.
I know y'all see shit like this all the time.
It's
I see shit like this every day. Every fucking day.
So, where exactly did all this cash come from? Man can't even get into detail, fam. I was like, Jesus, I'm guessing it's something illegal. Yeah. So you made the post. Someone's replied. What's the next steps from that?
The next steps from that is balancing your date of birth, full name, address, phone number, picture of your ID, and then probably within the next day or two, you get someone to go there, get the spray, drop off the local account, and then hopefully crypto or go to the bank and withdraw it. You can make signage or go home market. The reason why we put it through crypto sometimes because the feds wanna try to check down the money through crypto, so it's not the way it is cryptic.
So it's just
That's
harder to
pretty
trace
fucking
it.
smart though.
That's what it's all about.
They're fucking smart as shit about this.
100%, but getting money to the bank and investing to crypto is fine too.
What would you do if, like, you send it to someone's account and then it already gets lost, like the feds are already on it, and it's just trapped?
If it's trapped, it's trapped. That's a different story. The person taking the money out without my permission.
Okay.
Take it out without my permission. Crypto's ours if they get in, you know?
So it's pure violence if they take your money. Well, no, you need to take this away from me before I get too carried away, bro. These are young
He shouldn't have
guys,
said
these
that shit.
teenagers, walking around with £15,000 in a book bag like it's nothing. They don't see the repercussions. They don't see the possible jail time. They just want to make money fast.
That's all people care
In
about
2020,
nowadays,
there
bro.
were almost 26,000
Shit's sad as fuck.
suspected money mule cases in
It's
the
just so
UK
fucking sad,
involving
honestly.
14 to 30-year-olds. Sky News has reported that people younger than 25 are 6 times more likely to fall victim to criminals on social media than over 50s. I'm checking the apps to see just how easy it is to get coerced into money muling. I've just made a fake Snapchat and a fake Instagram account. And on my Instagram, I've portrayed myself as being into flashy clothes, expensive jewelry, liking partying and going out, and I've typed in the explore page quick cash, and I followed every single page that's come up, and I've started DMing potential recruiters, asking them how do I get involved, basically. I've done the same for Snapchat. I've typed in quick cash, make money, and one of them's even replied to me now saying, who's this? Oh, mate. Within minutes, I get a list of information the recruiter wants from me. This happened all within the space of 10, 15 minutes. This guy obviously doesn't care about whether I'm gonna get away with this. So I could potentially get 14 years. I'm just being used. But not all money mules are recruited on social media. Many get persuaded by friends and family. So you've been a money mule, so do you mind speaking about your experience and how they approached you?
I got approached by a family member. They had done it
That's
a few
fucked up.
times with someone that approached them. I sort of got pressured by that family member to do it.
That's
When
fucked
I
up.
agreed to do it, they said, give me bank details, give me a card, give me a PIN number in it. Obviously, nowadays, you would never give your bank details to anyone, would you? You know what I mean? But I did that, and they said, leave it with us. Within 3-4 days, there'll be like $4 grand in your account in it. And you can have half. With that family member I was doing with, they was going to take a little bit. That was the sort of deal with it. Like, the money went into the account, and whoever had my card bought like $2 grand's worth of gold. That's what it says on the statement, or something like that. Yeah, so obviously that money came out so quick. Yeah. That it's alerted the bank in it. Do you know what I mean? So the banks obviously put a block on it. So that person's took their half out, but the other half that was supposed to be mine, and the person I was doing it with obviously got frozen in it, you get me? So that's how it went wrong.
So what was the outcome of that?
When it happened, they froze my account, first of all. I had a letter come through the post, and it was like a debt letter in it, and they said, you owe like £4,000 in it. And I said to him, well, have you called the police in it? And he says, nah, we haven't done an investigation. So basically I've said to them, how do you know it wasn't fraud on my account? After that, they wiped that off, and 3 years later, they sent me a £25 check and I apologised.
Oh.
For closing my bank, because they couldn't actually prove it was fraud.
Okay then.
I didn't make nothing from it, I didn't profit from it. Stupid mistake. I know some people have done like 50 grand.
Wow. So bro almost bro was this close to getting fucking 14 years in prison, bro. That's crazy. See, that's why you never do some shit like that. That's why you never do some shit like that.
So at the time that they approached you when you were younger, did you know that you could possibly get up to 14 years for money laundering?
Fucking, I had no clue, 14 years.
See, that's the thing. Most of these people who do this shit don't even know the repercussions. Like, they don't know they're doing something wrong, bro. Like, that's just fucking insane to me.
Come out of jail in my late 30s, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I didn't have a clue, otherwise you wouldn't even touch that. It's like murder, do you know what I mean? This is like murder sort of thing, manslaughter shit.
I think Raphael was extremely lucky. He managed to get the 4K that he was asked to launder completely wiped from his account, and he was even given a £25 check as an apology. But in the grand scheme of things,
that's crazy though. They fucking gave him $25 because they couldn't prove that he did fraud.
For several years, and his credit score was
that's wild.
Severely affected. And it kind of highlights
I fucking bet.
see this crime. They see it as low risk, putting that's far from the case.
The National Crime Agency has set up a special task force dedicated to fighting this type of financial crime. It's often international gangs behind these schemes, trying to launder their illegal cash.
So what we've got here is a criminal group who are carrying out what we call
look at that.
compromise.
Holy shit. And never mind, that shit looks complicated. Fuck that.
Supplier saying, oh, we've changed our bank account this month. So they're asking this company to pay money into a slightly different account. The criminals need that account to look absolutely normal. So they want a UK account. There's no point having an account in China or Afghanistan. That's going to look dodgy. They want it to be a high street bank. They want it to look totally normal. So to do that, the criminals need to recruit some money mules. So firstly, they'll have a recruiter, a mule herder, a picker, whose job will be to go out and find the mules. So they might use coercion, they might use force, they might threaten young people to do it, they might use deception, so pretend it's actually something completely legitimate, or they might just recruit people and be completely upfront about what they're doing and just say, if you move £500, you get to keep.
What do you mean new people?
So in this case, you've got a recruiter who's forced one person to be involved, so the money is immediately
what's up, y'all?
account.
What's up, people joining?
And to make it even harder for us to track them down, they're then using 2 other mules to move the account.
Thank you, 20.
What we're seeing here is the final individual is being asked to transfer all the money through a money service business, which is a specialist business involved in moving money abroad, and the criminals will pick it up.
20, this might be the first recommendation that I actually really enjoy. I'm be honest.
Of money, and it ends with some, but not all of that money, going back into the hands of the criminal. And they are using a network of mule herders.
If you want to ask for mod 20, and you recommended me this video, I would have gave you fucking mod just for this video. I would have gave you mod for this video.
Getting caught, make the money look clean, and get that money out of the country.
And what are the said consequences of money laundering?
So if you're a money mule, you can get arrested, you can get prosecuted, you can end up in prison. But I think the issue that we're really worried about in terms of consequences is if you agree to take part in money laundering, and the bank spots it and they seize the money and they freeze the money.
Oh, they're taking that shit.
You quickly find that you owe a nasty criminal group a lot of money, and they're not going to take no for an answer. So we are concerned in particular about young people who are told that this is an easy way of making money. You know, you just go into the bank, move this, no big deal, we'll leave a few quid in your account. And all of a sudden they owe debt to a criminal group, and that debt is going to come with interest, and they're not going to be happy if you don't pay. We spend our time hearing victim stories where you have people losing their homes and losing their livelihoods. You know, you've got all sorts of cases around people committing suicide because they've lost their life savings. In terms of money muling, I think what we want people to understand is that they're just a piece in the chain, and they might not see the whole picture, but what they're doing is enabling violence to take place.
The NCA are focusing their efforts on tracking down the gangs and recruiters rather than the mules themselves, who are often tricked into it. But that still leaves young people who fall for these schemes exposed to potential violence from criminals.
I gotta say, them glasses are dope as fuck. That these motherfuckers got on. What kind of glasses are those? You know, 20? You're British.
Not to mention jeopardizing their futures. At the moment, it's like mule recruiters can post what they want and get away with it.
It seems like the social media companies themselves could be doing a lot more to validate its users and regulate its content.
What is this one? Watch this. Gangs of Birmingham. What the? Bro has me watching goddamn British crime at any shop in the UK. Do they have like a brand name? Like with the little thing on it? Not those stupid goggles that guy had on. The circle ones.
I'm sick of this. How many times I have to tell you? It's a first come first serve thing, alright?
I feel like I'm watching a Darman short.
Should have been here earlier, you're late.
10 minutes.
It's not 10, it's 20. Okay. No, leave that. Look, you see them guys over there, the Asian guys? Yeah, they're never late.
Is this
over
Darman?
there,
No, this ain't
there.
Darman.
Always early. They don't even speak English. What's your excuse?
Come on, man, I really need this. I'll come early next time I do overtime. You don't even have to pay me for it. Please, bro.
You really need this.
I need it, man.
You really need
Is
it.
this a fucking... Is this a fucking movie? Oh, the Ray-Bans. I know what Ray-Bans are. That's definitely not them, though. That's close. That's the gold version. Ray-Ban gold round mirrored sunglasses. Was that them? I don't think so. Or was that them? Was that them? No, they were all white though, weren't they? That's them right there, right. Yeah, those are fire. I like those. Those are cool as shit. Not with the dark lenses. I like them with the white lenses. Like that color. That's cool. Fucking $200 though? Fuck. I don't know about that. Sunglasses are expensive as shit.
Yeah? You're not gonna help me with that, are you? I can't help you with this.
What the fuck did he just say?
Job, yeah? You really need this.
I need it, man.
You really need
I need it.
I need a fucking blowjob, yeah? You're not gonna help me with that, are you? I can't help you with this either.
I mean, he might be able to if you really want him to. Was this made during COVID? How did I know? Bro, it's so easy to tell when shit was made after COVID now. Because everything has, like, sanitization shit all over the place. Like, before COVID, you barely saw, like, wash your hands or fucking sneeze in your fucking elbow and shit like that. But, like, now, you see that shit everywhere. Like, even in movies and shit like that.
So anyways, this thing really thought she could suck man off and leave bare saliva on my jeans, fam. Making me look like I fucking pissed myself. I says to her, yo B, are you really trying to leave without wiping man down? I beg you bring a towel. Yo, I'm talking to you. What you
Why he looking like that?
Who the fuck's that?
I'd be asking the same thing if bro looked at me like that.
You can get up from working class to middle class to upper class. You cannot get up from homeless. That's it, your life is over.
That's not going to happen.
That's what everyone says. Universal credit won't cover us. My student loan won't cover us.
Why don't you get a full-time job then, yeah?
I already have a job.
Full-time.
We've spoken about this. Once I graduate, I will get a full-time job, a proper job, and lift us both up.
With a psychology degree.
Sociology.
It's not even a real thing.
That's fucked. I mean, I don't want to say anything before I see this. You become a fucking police officer with a sociology degree? What the fuck? Shit, you don't even fucking need a sociology degree to do this shit, bro. I'm gonna be fucking completely honest with you, dog. Yeah, that seems kind of pointless. He's kind of right. I'm gonna be honest. My stream delay is... Nah, bro, I just be reading the comments late as fuck, bro. I don't know why I do that shit.
All we'll hear them's words.
It's really not that
With your
bad.
family, it's numbers. 5-year sentence, 4-year sentence. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Everyone's mad at me. Tell him to go sell crack. I bet that's what he's thinking right now. Wagwan, in it.
You know me, innit?
In it. They finna fucking fight or something?
School, right? Your dad must work in Quinton, right? Okay.
I need some work in it.
What, we look like a job centre to you?
Nah, but you smell like one. Say that again, I fucking dare you. I dare you.
Chill.
Relax. Well, let's check if we've got some vacancies then.
What the fuck? They're just on a fucking rooftop?
Turn it off a minute.
Hold on. Do what?
I need to get something out of your closet.
Oh.
Zachary, you're gonna have to make sure you're up Wednesday.
I will be. I.
What are you doing?
Put my shoe on top of your head
When you gotta turn that in?
in like 2 weeks. And I'm already finished with it. I might make another one and walk up in class tomorrow, like, with them on. I wear them.
And ruin it?
No, they fit and you can walk around in it. Look.
Okay. Alright, don't ruin it.
I'm not ruining it. It looks just like one. Y'all like my tape shoe? What y'all think? What y'all think? They think I'm weird? Yeah, Mom's home. She's always home. Except for when she's at work.
Heard you looking for work?
I still ain't made a second one. I need to, though. That shit's so fire. Like, I'd unironically wear these bitches.
What's your name?
Jordan. Bailey.
Bailey.
Yeah. Dad shot a man in Quinton. His uncle stabbed up a man in Highgate, bro. Yo, his auntie's a crackhead. His sister's
Yeah, I get it. Start him off on green.
I'm not selling anything. Look, bro, I took my mum's last name. I got no criminal record. Neither does my gal. My place is safe. You can stash whatever you need to stash there. I just don't need to know. Just money. Simple.
What makes you think the feds ain't gonna raid you?
They might. Less likely than Digger D over here, though.
And you go?
What if it rains and I'm wearing them? That's a good point.
You're just gonna be okay with them.
That's a good point. Maybe, like, when I'm done with it. Once I'm actually done with it. Because I can still, like, go up and, like, touch up on it. What's that stuff? Isn't there, like, a waterproof, like, paint you could put on stuff that, like, makes stuff waterproof? Like, makes any material waterproof?
Let's see what you made of then.
What the fuck? Waterproof tape? They have that? They're just gonna have this guy stab him to death so he could sell drugs with them? Is that a thing?
What did he do? Doesn't matter what he did. Just give him a little poke. You're a Bailey. Should be in your nature. What do you reckon? Could fit another body in this boot. What do you think, TJ?
It looks a bit tight, but it's manageable.
Do you know who asked for work? Feds. Are you a Fed, Bailey? Because why you're not dead or in prison like the rest of your family?
I'm not a Fed.
Prove it then.
Oh, that's why they do it. To prove they're not a Fed? I feel like a Fed would just, like, stab them. It's like, it's all part of the job. Oh, shit.
Undercover officers, by law, are allowed to commit crimes. If I was a Fed, I'd do it.
Oh,
a scared geezer looking for money.
Well, scared geezers snitch.
Tough people snitch too.
Give me the knife. You know what this is?
I don't want to know.
Cocaine. 20k's worth. See this guy here? He owed me 5k. Don't worry about it, you get to keep the knife.
Oh, shit. shit, if someone comes up in my room, I'm gonna get them with this bitch. I'm ready for him. Is that fucking Black Ops 2 Zombies music? What the fuck? Oh, this ain't no pencil. This a damn X-Acto knife. This bitch is sharp. What you talking about? This ain't no pencil. This ain't no pencil. I can't even see that. This ain't no pencil. This will cut a motherfucker. This will kill somebody. So I'm ready. It's weird watching this as you live there. Like, have you seen these areas? Like, have you ever stood here and smoked a cigarette?
Yo, we need to stop by your yard and do a quick health and safety check, you get me? Make sure everything is good.
Aim for, that's what you do?
Let me see that. Yo, what is she doing?
What? Yo. Who the fuck took it? His wife?
Hurry up, Stu.
It's in there.
So take it out then.
I don't want to put my fingerprints on it.
The fuck he finna do, bruh? Stab all four of them? Alright, Shadow, have a good night. What the fuck?
Move out the way. What are you playing at? Huh? Move out the way. Move out the way before he gets caught. Move! Move! Move!
What?
Lucky blood.
Oh shit. He's dead.
You're gonna die as well, bro. You're gonna die as well. What you say, pussy? You think I'm gonna boy you? Shit! He'll fuck me up, but he'll fuck you up right after. You brought me to him. You're responsible as much as me. Think about it, man. We're both fucked.
He right though.
Give me one day. I'll get the bag, I'll bring it back here. No one has to know a thing.
Who says you won't do it right now?
I'm an idiot, bro. Let me save us.
Like, these other fucking motherfuckers in the background aren't gonna tell the boss?
Alright. One day. One day.
Are you fucking dumb? You think this is a fucking joke? You're gonna get us fucking both killed. You want to say you're in this as well, you know now. You know fucking you're guilty as much as I am. I'm fucking coming for you. Pick up the phone now, and you need to tell me who's got it
No.
or where you've put it. I need to know now. Unblock my number. This ain't no joke anymore, Rachel. I need to know where it is. Fucking lives are on the fucking line here. If I ever meant anything to you, please, just pick up the phone. You don't know what you've done, Rachel. You really don't know what you've done. Just please, pick up, yeah?
Dude, I feel bad for him.
Oi.
Easy, bro. You know my girl Rachel, innit? My phone's died and I just need to borrow your phone to give her a call if that's okay. Cheers, thanks, man. I need to borrow this one.
No
I did
shit.
it to protect you.
You've put both of our lives at risk.
I knew it was going to force your hand, that you'd run or go to the police, as long as you don't get mixed up with them.
I already am. I need it back. Where is it?
I gave it to someone.
What the fuck?
I don't care about money. I did it to keep you straight. Don't get mixed up in that world.
It's too late.
It's not.
You can go back to your parents, yeah? Back to Sheffield. Who do I have, Rach? Where do I go? This is me.
It's not. You don't see yourself the way I see you.
Nobody
What
does.
the fuck is going on?
And that's all that matters.
This lore is fucking crazy right now.
I'm not fucking with you no more.
I gave it to a friend.
Who?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh shit.
Joke?
Dude, chill! Chill! Chill!
Say you hate blacks. What? Say you hate blacks.
I hate blacks.
Go on.
I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
Excuse me? Huh? What? I don't know if that's like English slang or something, but that just doesn't sound right at all. Say I.
This to Twitter. Tag your uni in it.
Oh my. Okay, so he did mean that. Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm going to tell him what you did.
What are you gonna tell him? Oh, he hurt me because I took his cocaine. I'm sorry.
You know what my final paper was going to be about? You. That despite your background, despite your family, that you didn't fall off, that society didn't break you. I was wrong.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Shit. Guy is a dickhead right now.
Rachel's boyfriend.
Where's the cocaine, bro?
First come, first served.
Fuck! Huh? Where is it, huh? This is a joke. Where the fuck? Where is it? Talk.
Go on, then.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Make a fucking plan. Where is it?
I'm sorry, alright?
Where is it?
I saw half of it.
What?
I sold half of it.
The guy wants to buy the other half. We can split the money. I'm meeting him in a bit.
Who's this? Huh?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Watch it be the dudes he
Look, stop robbing
originally.
me. Why you rob him? You keep the drugs, I'll keep the money. We both win.
When's the meeting?
This shit's intense, I'm gonna be honest. That's what y'all McDonald's look like? Lame ass McDonald's. It's 4 a.m. for you right now? Watch it be them dudes he met with at first. Yep.
I don't know whether I should be disappointed or proud. The way I see it is you've got two options. One, you cross the road and you follow me. Or two, you turn around and you run. But if you run, I will find you and I will kill you.
Seems like a good reason not to sell drugs. What the fuck? Refresh. God damn,
There's an
critical.
expression called misery loves company, and today I realized that that's kind of like the philosophy of how I live my life. Whenever I see something that makes me upset, I share it with all of you. If I see something that's embarrassing or gross and yucky, I make sure all of you have to see it and experience it as
Yep,
well.
of
If
course.
I have to be traumatized by turbo cringe, so does everybody else. I go full scorched earth, I salt the soil, making sure everyone also has to feel my agony. And I even do that in real life with my friends
For 6 months, the BBC's invested.
I'll watch that after this.
too. Like if I eat a piece of food that I'm a little concerned might not be fully cooked, like a little raw, and I get concerned about like a foodborne illness, I'll see if any of my friends will eat it too, so that way we can share in the sickness together.
What the
So
fuck?
It's always met with a resounding no, and go fuck yourself.
Well, yeah.
I at least
That's
still do
understandable.
it. Point is, today I realized that
I'd probably say
I
the
do
same
that a
thing.
lot, and I'm about to do it again. There is a trend of streamers that I've talked about quite a few times over the last few years that always make me infuriated. It is the distracted drivers streamers. I'm sure you've seen a lot of streams that take place in a car where a streamer is literally reading chat while driving. It is unbelievably dangerous, irresponsible,
Yeah, I
and just an absolute terrible thing to
was
do.
driving and
And I'm
streaming.
always surprised
I was
that
not
there's
reading
not
chat while
more
driving though.
huge
I was at a red
accidents
light
that occur
reading
as a
chat.
result of it. It of course not only endangers their life, but the lives of all of the innocent people on the road around them, simply because the streamer can't fight the urge to look at chat to read Omega lol and look at ASCII art of some big tits. It's fucking stupid. Now it is bannable on Twitch. I'm not saying that they're flying under the radar and Twitch is doing nothing about it. When Twitch is made aware of a streamer that is clearly reading chat while driving, they do take action. Now that's not to say that all driving
That's
streams are
good.
prohibited, because they are still allowed as long as a passenger is the one that's reading chat, not the driver. So that way it's a little bit safer. But unfortunately, about once a month, there's some little worms that pop out from the shadow that decide to do a driving stream because they're the main character of life. They're the fucking protagonist, and everyone else on the road is just their props. So they'll hop in their car and just be reading chat the whole time from their phone, putting everyone around them at risk. And that brings us to my least favorite streamer on Twitch. I'm not going to say her name, but 3 days ago, she was streaming while driving, reading chat on her phone, and she ran over someone's dog. And
What?
I'm clearly not going to show you the actual running over the dog because it's very hard to watch and extremely hard to listen to because the animal is wailing in pain for like 45 seconds before the clip cuts off. It's fucking awful.
Suka, stukło przed chwilą. Wiesz jak to... Jezus, ile tu psów! Pewnie jakaś macieczka.
It's at that moment she runs over somebody's pet because she was too busy reading chat on her phone. She even mentioned that there were a lot of dogs around and then still made the decision to constantly be reading fucking chat.
What an
It's not like they were
awful
saying
fucking
anything
person.
insightful. Like, you can see the chat right there on the screen. There's nothing that is urgent that she needs to be looking down for. It's not like some kind of fucking speed situation where she needs to be reading chat every X amount of seconds or the car's gonna blow up. She could have just not done that, and the person's pet would have probably not been hit. So this fucking clown here that's dressed like Curious George couldn't help but be reading her fucking chat and then ran over a dog.
He
Clearly this
roasted
made
the
me very
fuck
upset,
out of her,
so
bro.
I wanted to share it with all of
Holy
you so you'd
shit.
also be upset. Good news is she did
I'm
get
upset
banned
now.
for this,
Thanks,
but I also
Critical.
think she should be facing criminal charges.
Fuck
Distracted
you.
driving, texting while driving, all of that. It's not a joke. Like, at all.
No,
And this
not
is
at all.
a step above texting and driving, I would argue. Because if you go back and watch her clips, she is staring at that phone for like fucking 5-10 seconds at a time. It's not even like she's just like doing one of these. Not that that's any better, but like she was like reading it as if she was like trying to get through a goddamn like Magic Treehouse book on her phone. You know, you would have thought that she
Magic
was going over
Treehouse.
important legal documents. for the
Magic
amount of time
Treehouse
she
was a
spent
fucking
reading her
goated book
phone
series, though.
while driving. Obviously, this situation gets me heated. I'm like a microwave with tinfoil in it right now. It is extremely upsetting to see this happen, and this is far from the only case of it. It's just the most recent.
I'm gonna see if I can find the video. I bet it's on Twitter. I guarantee you it's on fucking Twitter.
Stukło przed chwilą. Nie wiesz jak wtedy... Jezus, ile tu psów!
Pewnie jakaś macieczkę. Przyjechałam psa, kurwa, przyjechałam psa! Kurwa!
No, 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 I don't want to hear that. 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 That's so fucking sad. What the fuck is wrong with this lady? This lady needs to fucking be in jail. I wish I could read this. What a fucking shitty person.
Przed chwilą.
What a fucking shitty person. What a fucking shitty person, dude.
Investigated the rise in gun crime. Tonight, we speak to the innocent caught in the crossfire.
Every sound I hear, like a banging sound, I jump out my sleep. There's no way to live, man.
The mother whose child was murdered.
Part of me's gone and a part of me died on that day.
And we face the people who carry guns.
Is that loaded?
It's loaded.
This was London last Saturday, a club night. And you're about to see a semi-automatic weapon being fired. First the shock, then the panic. And the lights come on.
Shit.
On the floor is Tashawn Elliott. He's been shot, and his belt is now a tourniquet, and he's holding on for his life. Now he cannot walk and cannot forget.
Damn.
I was so close to my life. Taken away, you know what I mean? A machine gun, man. So many shots in a small place. No, man, this is reality. You understand? Your life can just be taken away just like that. You don't have to have no beef with no one or nothing. You can even be walking to the corner store and lose your life. These things ruin people's lives who are not involved.
And from night attacks to the day, this is Rush Hour Liverpool, filmed from a dash cam this July. Look at the right of the picture. A silver car drives down the pavement.
Mm-hmm. They're on the
And
pavement?
the gunmen appear.
Oh,
They fire
shit.
4 shots. A shooting in front of dozens of witnesses.
Let's look at your block. We've got the doctor to force.
This is Birmingham. A shotgun filmed openly and posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
And moved south.
Yeah.
We've also obtained this footage. A threat with a gun, filmed and posted on social media. In London, the number of crimes where shots were fired has doubled in 3 years to more than 2 a day. Up to September this year, 1 in 6 of the victims were aged 17 and under.
Jesus Christ.
Corey Jr. Davis was just 14, a schoolboy shot in the back of the head next to a playground.
This just feels like one big nightmare. It just feels like one long nightmare. One day that's just continuous. And all I know is that when I wake up every morning is one day more without him.
Corey Jr. died on September the 5th this year.
I got a call telling me my son had been shot in a park. That's not normal. That's not how society. That's not how we should be living in this society today. And if things like that is happening, we need to be looking what we can do to change this.
We were shown footage of the moments after the shooting. It is disturbing. CJ's mother wants people to see it as a warning to other mothers.
Are we about to see it?
Armed police and passers-by desperately tried to save the schoolboy. No one has been arrested or charged with CJ's murder.
There needs to be a change. And if there isn't...
Dude, what the fuck?
one day more-
Holy shit, I don't want to watch the rest of this video. What the fuck? That's so fucked.
Can't even take no credit for this. I can't say, look at me, I'm the best detective in MPD. I can't. It's just like a present. Boom. That's what it is.
In May of 2019,
what?
44-year-old Orlando Yule's body was found lying on a street corner in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The police began their investigation into Orlando's death. With no witnesses to interview, they went around the neighborhood looking for surveillance cameras. They were able to locate one camera that showed Orlando being pushed out of a car and the car speeding away. Inside Orlando's pocket, the police found an ATM receipt from earlier that day. The ATM was located inside of a gas station, and there were cameras located on the inside and outside of the building. Footage from the cameras showed Orlando using the ATM and then going outside to the suspect's vehicle. The police knew they had to find the vehicle. However, before they had a chance to look, they got a call about a gray car parked in a garage where it did not belong. The police found the gray car, and inside, everything was soaked in gas. The back seat was partially burned because the suspects had closed the doors and windows, not realizing fire needs oxygen to burn. The car was owned by a woman named Kiera Walker. Unable to locate Kiera,
I thought that was a
police
dude.
found her sister and brought her in for questioning. Kiera's sister told police that Kiera had stopped by her home and told her that a man had died in her car. She claimed that the man was trying to wrestle a gun out of her hands, and the gun went off. After the interview, a friend of Kiera who had been in the car when the incident occurred came forward and told the police what had happened. She told police that Orlando had told Kiera that he wanted to buy $200 worth of drugs, but when he got into her car, he changed his mind, asking for $40 instead. This made Kiera very angry, and she demanded the entire $200. When Orlando refused, Kiera shot him twice, then left him on the side of the road. The police found and arrested Kiera and put her into an interrogation room.
Could you show us how it looks to steal a car?
I can show you
I've seen this shit.
a car.
What?
Hey,
Here, guys.
yo!
This is what I'm gonna do real quick. All right, now we're good to go. Hello everybody, my name is Tommy G, and today I'm going boots on the ground, cover a notorious group of kids, the Kia Boys. These kids are legendary for the amount of cars they are stealing in Milwaukee. Just last year alone, they've stolen 10,000 cars, in particular Kias and Hyundais. Let's roll the tape so I can show you what they do.
Bro, look at these dumbass Kia boys. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Today we're going to be talking to the citizens of Milwaukee, getting their take on the Kia Boys and the Kia Boys themselves. Let's begin this story. I feel like a little bit of a war correspondent in my own city right now. I believe everybody has a heart. I really hope to find it in these Kia Boys. Have you heard of the Kia Boys? Have you heard of the Kia Boys?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Kind of see a lot of it on the news.
Yeah, I heard of the Kia Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about them.
How do you describe what the Kia Boys do?
I don't know, just get out their way, they hot.
Yeah?
They hot.
They break into people's hard work cars and take them and destroy them. Now they just doing to destroy our city, and it's not right.
If you were mayor of the city, what would you do about the Kia Boys?
Try to make a difference, you gotta start making examples.
The mayor, you know, he got his own car shot up, so he doesn't really know what to do. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we need more police.
I send some jump out boys and make, undercover, get their asses in and clean up the city.
What if you were mayor of the city? What would you do?
Lock their ass all up.
If I was mayor, I would propose your first offense as a Kia Boy, you have to do 1,000 hours of trash cleanup.
That don't help them no more, man.
No?
No. The world messed up now, man.
What should the punishment be if you get caught stealing a car?
Give them some time. Sit their ass
2
down.
years, 4 years, 10 years?
A good 10, 20 years because that's hard earned.
For stealing a car?
I'm driving because of a Kia boy.
20 years for stealing a car?
Can't take the kids to school, can't make appointments, gotta call it to work.
That's her car.
It was tragic. It was sad and tragic. I cried.
Was it a big financial hit to you?
Definitely.
Time as an adult.
2 years, 10 years?
That's why they do it, because you only get fucking 2 weeks. It's probably all fucking kids.
I don't know. You gotta catch them niggas. They be going too fast. I don't know.
Okay, how many years should someone get for robbing a car? Like, what's a fair punishment? I don't want to put a kid in jail for life, but I don't think it should be a slap on the wrist.
I don't think so. I can't say.
Okay.
I got boys, and then they go to jail. I feel bad.
I'm 60 years old. I go out there and steal a couple of kids and try to rake and race and fuck up and kill somebody. They gonna give me 25 to life, player.
If we were cellmates, I'd play chess with you.
Thank you. I love that game.
Yeah? Do you know anyone who has had a car stolen?
Yes, that I work with.
Do you know anyone that has gotten their car stolen?
Yep.
Multiple people or just one?
Multiple people.
Yeah, I have 2 or 3 friends who got some
Bro, I'm glad I don't
This is a
fucking
man
live in
with multiple
Milwaukee.
people in his circle that has had a car stolen. That is crazy. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
If you had a message for the Kia boys, what would it be?
Chill your good asses out.
Stop ruining our city.
Stop before you get killed or kill everybody else, man, while you out there doing it. Stop doing it.
Never see your family again fucking with someone you see.
Maybe if you work and do something for yourself, you will know what it is to have something instead of taking from people.
Do you feel like there's hope for them in the future, or do you think they're too
She's
far
spitting
gone?
facts though.
It's hope for any and everybody. It all depends on what you shift your mindset to.
It makes me sad to see the Kia boys. Those are young kids doing all
Young
this.
babies, man, but they don't understand what they're doing. A 3-year-old
Oh no, they know exactly what they're doing.
Let's say you were the mother of a Kia boy. What would you tell your son? Yeah. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. They gave these out for free because that's how much the Kia boys are doing work around here. We had multiple people that we interviewed in just a span of 15 minutes know somebody or themselves personally that had their car stolen by the Kia boys. That is fucking crazy.
That is crazy. Fuck.
It's scary to think I'm going to meet somebody that seems to have no regard for human life. They will steal your car, all your shit, just for a joyride. And their violence has been so notorious that the city of Milwaukee had to cancel a fucking basketball game watch party because these kids are so violent.
What it do, bro?
What up, big dog? I'm on your block.
Shit, I'm on your block.
All right, we're here, we're live. How you guys doing? What can you tell us about what we're about to see right now?
Man, my little nigga's finna hit the corner and go crazy.
How many Kia boys do you think there are in the city? Hundreds?
Kia boys, Sonata boys.
Are there any Chevy boys? I hope not, because I got a Chevy over here.
It's a whole tutorial on how to do this shit on YouTube. If you see a nigga walking around with a charger like this, just know he's probably gonna steal your car.
I'm Tommy G, and I'm here with...
My name's Sunny.
I'll call you Marvin the accountant, okay?
Alright.
So Marvin, when did you start getting into the Kia business here?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, shit. 3 summers ago, that's when it all started. Hyundais and Kias.
Do you get nervous before you do that?
Hell no.
I'm gonna film you guys, but I don't think I'm gonna get into a car with you because I feel like I might die. Are there Kia boys that have crashed a car and died?
Yeah, the wildest thing I ever seen, somebody asked to drive and then they crashed, they flipped the car in less than 20 seconds.
Hold this in front of your face while you talk. No, I'm just kidding. We'll have to find something for you. Here, guys, this is what I'm gonna do real quick. All right, now we're good to go. What percentage of Kia boys stay strapped when they ride around town?
I ain't gonna lie, at least 60%, 60-70% always got guns.
Do your moms know that you do this?
Shit, she know I got a case for that shit.
Moms know I got a case for it. That's a
What does she say? Does she tell you like, hey, you can't be doing this?
Yeah, she tell me not to do it. I be listening to her too. I
only got caught one time, so she think I'm good.
I don't condone this either, y'all. I tried to stop it. So.
Yeah, what's your advice to these young guns out here?
Man, stop doing that shit. Pick the bag up, line your lines up, you buy your own car.
Most of the people stealing cars is kids, so they get a slap on the wrist and get right out.
What up, big dog? How you doing? You got the Cartiers looking fresh, man. Good to meet you. I'm Tommy G.
What's going on?
So have you heard of the Kia boys?
Yeah.
And to people that haven't heard about them before, how do you describe them?
Shit, they Kia boys. Yeah.
They Kia boys.
Watch out for them, but I fuck with them though.
If I drive a Kia, should I be concerned?
Oh yeah, most definitely. They come and get that.
What advice would you have? What would you want to say to a Kia boy?
Man, shit. Be safe. Be safe. It's rough out here.
Is this block about to get crazy or what?
Hell yeah.
What's the most daring or brave thing you've done in the car?
Finish up the sunroof drive.
Did you think you were gonna die?
Hell no.
Are you scared of death?
Shit, hell no, that shit gonna come.
But maybe it can come a little bit later, not today when you're driving out of a sunroof, you know?
Shit, Shit, I ain't gonna crash. I got it.
If you had to guess, the average Kia boy out there, 30 cars, 50 cars, 2 cars?
People be on sprees because some people don't know how to drive, so they gotta steal so many cars because they run through them.
Because they crash them?
Yeah, I know people who got 200 car thefts, 300 car thefts.
What? And are you scared of potentially ever going to jail? You ever think about that?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm only scared of the black truck shit. Fuck the police. I ain't gonna lie. I'm only scared of the black truck. Other than that, fuck the police.
Have you thought about how you would spend that time?
Shit, you only gonna do like 3 weeks shit. It's a misdemeanor.
You only do 3 weeks for stealing a car?
Hell yeah, it's a misdemeanor shit.
So is there really no punishment for this?
Hell no. It's the high speed. That's when you get a felony.
How old do you think the average Kia boy is?
12, 11.
12, 11? You know what I was doing when I was 11? I was catching frogs and shit. Uh-oh. Hey, watch this, watch this, watch this. What?
He ain't turned nothing up though. But the car. Hey, what's that fat bitch on the corner talking about?
What did we just see right now?
Man, you just seen the smacking ass shit, nigga. That's what smacking ass shit, man.
How fast do you think they were going?
He tried to
Like
e-brake
80.
that
He was
motherfucker.
going like 80 trying to e-brake that motherfucker.
So do you guys go to school or you just skip school and steal cars all day?
I go to school
I
for
go to
sure.
school.
I need my education.
So what do you want to be?
Hey, at least.
Shit, rich, shit, whatever comes with it.
I mean, do you see yourself being an astronaut, a fireman, a mechanic?
I ain't gonna lie.
Entrepreneur.
I wanna do HVAC. I ain't gonna lie.
HVAC? Dude, that's a really good profession. I feel like you guys would be perfect mechanics, you know what I mean? Like you already are in the business of cars. Do you know that this city is scared shitless of this right now? The whole city of Milwaukee is pooping their pants because of that shit like that. I feel like I need to move my car off the street. All right, guys, honest question, honest question. So if that car would have gone out of control and swerved and hit me and I died, what do you think should happen to the driver?
Shit, you should have got out the way.
If the car hit me, it was my fault.
Hell yeah, you should have ran when you seen that motherfucker.
People know when the Kia boys
Would-
come through, get up out the way.
Would you guys even have cried at my funeral and brought flowers or
I
anything?
ain't gonna lie to
Shit,
you,
I
I don't
would've
even know
been
you
like-
that much to be crying.
But I'd be
feel
like,
some type of
damn,
way.
bro, shit. I'd be like, damn, bro, I got smacked.
I asked them
Yeah.
if it hit me, they said it would be my fault.
Yeah, they said shit, you should have got out the way. Yeah. Listen, and that's the fucked up part because they dead serious.
That's a
Kids don't
fucked up
got-
mentality.
They are.
It is, and it's like they don't got no sense of sympathy or nothing like no more. You know what I'm
Because
saying? Like,
they could be stealing a single mom's car that if she misses that car, she gets evicted from her place and her whole
Get
family's
fired
life
from
is
her job.
fucked.
People always say you're supposed to offer them guidance and direction. How you gonna offer somebody that don't want nothing, that don't want to listen?
What do you say to people that say, hey, they just need a better family structure, they need a male role model?
I mean, that could be true in some cases, but some of these people have that. A lot of these kids really good kids, but they followers. A lot of kids
can't
really at
afford
home a lot by themselves. Mom's working second shift, trying to feed.
What
4
the
or 5
fuck y'all
kids, so
doing?
They at home 16
The,
or 17.
the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all just sitting here. Stop them. Just stop them.
10 years old at home, a boy gonna do what he want to. I did.
I mean, a lot of kids got good parents. When you come outside, you're gonna do what you want to do. So you really can't blame it on the parents.
No. Young men like to push the boundaries.
Who the fuck are y'all? Y'all just sitting out here?
Cars, they testing boundaries of death almost.
They really are. I mean, that was crazy. They could have driven through that car right there.
Yeah, hell yeah, they could have hit that curb and started flipping or anything.
Should we check out the aftermath?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right. Okay, so we have to be ready. If they swerve back around, we have to hide, dude, because I don't trust these guys to drive properly. All right, so look, see all these tire marks? They swerved into someone's front yard. Look, right here and right here, 10 feet from the school. We're gonna interview a lady that almost got hit. Are you okay? How close to you did that come?
Like, pretty close.
That was fucking crazy.
That was wild. Some wild shit.
Is that normal? Have you ever seen something like that before?
Yeah, every day.
Every day. That wild?
Yup.
Y'all got a hood pass courtesy of the mob. Gotta watch y'all because they getting kind of treacherous over here.
Dude, and I have a girlfriend I love very much I need to go home to.
You gonna go home tonight.
She's my sweet cheeks, you know what I mean?
my sweet cheek.
What happened over there, man?
Man,
This
he
guy's
was going
funny.
80 and tried to e-brake. Can't do that.
The guy's on the fucking car. Oh fuck, my car's up there. I don't want my car. You see people running for their life up there, dude? Did you see that? These kids are gonna fucking die. I'm getting scared watching it. I'm not even in the car.
Hey, y'all see that we Hot Wheels? We like the Hot Wheels on this bitch. You see how fast we put the tire on?
That was crazy.
Hot Wheels, man.
You got some cojones, man, that's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever gotten into a police chase before?
They They can't chase cause they can, but like look, after you doing so much dangerous shit, they gotta terminate it.
You're a reckless man, you know that? Are you ever sitting in the back of the car thinking, I really wish I wasn't here because this is scary as fuck?
No, I don't drive in the back seat. If I'm in the joint, I'm in the front seat.
So either you're driving or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. E-Brake. They call me Mr. E-Brake.
Where do you guys put these things?
Shit, this is what you do. You ride through the hoods, you see a abandoned house, and then you see if they got an open garage. Shit, the garage open parking it. Sometimes your car be there, sometimes you won't. Shit.
Hello, sir. How you doing? I hope UPS gives him an extra little kick for this route, because this is crazy. Sir, can I ask you another question, Professor E-Brake? How are you going to be an astronaut or an entrepreneur if you're getting yourself into trouble with these Kias?
Shit, I don't even ride joints. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like the only time like I get in a stolen car, say if my boy called me like I got something fat, I'm like, damn, I gotta drive that. I ain't drive that yet. So.
What?
Does being a Kia boy get you chicks?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Bitches suck your dick. You pull up in the joint. The bus just hit you.
They hit a bus?
Bro.
Can you put it on speaker?
How the bus hit you, bro?
It's the thing that I'm trying to process right now. Like, to me, this is completely crazy and wild. But to you, this is just, what day is it? Tuesday, huh?
Yeah,
just another Tuesday for you.
Tuesday.
So can you describe what you're doing
What
right
the
now?
fuck?
Shit, these motherfuckers in the system, they know these very well.
How do you actually steal a Kia? Is it an easy process?
Hell yeah.
Could you show us how it looks to steal a car?
I can show you inside your car.
Okay, let's do a simulation of him stealing my car.
You got a flathead. You stick your flathead right here, and then you want to pull down, and then break it down, and then it comes like a little silver piece. You just put the flathead in, and you break it. Then you start it with a charger piece, like this. Like if you used to have a Honda Air key, you don't ever supposed to leave a plug piece right, because you see how fast I reach right here. It's an instinct. I would have been gone in your shit.
Sure, I would have been very sad if you stole my car. And can you picture me at my house crying when my car's not there anymore?
Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
Shit, you got insurance?
What if I don't though?
Shit, should have had it. That shit illegal.
Do you know any Kia boys that have been shot at while stealing a car?
Yeah.
Do you have friends that have gotten in trouble and are in the system right now or in jail right now?
Yeah.
There they go right
Uh-oh,
there.
here we go.
I ain't used to do no shit like that back in my day.
See, and that's what I say, like,
Not
this
to that
shit-
extreme.
This shit changed so much.
Go, roll. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Hey, not the Chevy though, not the Chevy though. Don't hit the Chevy. Hold on. And this is why I need help on my Patreon. We're trying to take shit to the next level right now. We're doing more angles, more cuts, more scenes. We're on the block kind of doing dangerous shit. This is some wild shit, so
What the
Patreon
fuck?
link in bio. Every time they pass my car, I'm like, please not my car, please not my car. These kids is like fucking ping pong to them. That's how casual they are about stealing a car. Should we clear out of here?
Yeah, they calling the police.
Okay, shit's getting hot.
Yeah, hell yeah. Y'all see I wasn't gonna smack that motherfucker. I told y'all.
Bro, going bad.
I'll tell you guys like this, all right? First, thanks for giving us a show. That was fucking something I've never seen before in person. The other thing is, as like a big brother, I just hope that you guys stay okay, stay safe. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you guys, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
yeah.
make sure y'all blur out the plates.
Yeah.
Cause they'll charge us with that shit.
But I wish the best for you guys. I hope you stay safe. Or maybe you become a professional boxer. Maybe you become an astronaut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you guys got any final thoughts or anything you want to say to the camera?
Nope.
What about to the people in Milwaukee out there?
Man, stop trying to crack joints down. Stay dangerous, man. Summer, bloody summer, man. Y'all, a lot of niggas gonna die. It ain't meant for a lot of niggas.
All right, guys, take care. That's it. That's the Kia boys. All right, let's get out of here before the cops come.
Yeah, that entire video just made me terrified. Holy shit, what is wrong with people? Let's watch more.
We in a trap house, man, and Trap House America with some trap house niggas, man. It's crazy.
This shit crazy. What the fuck?
ABC News investigation tonight, the heroin epidemic.
America's heroin epidemic.
Heroin with a different color. Heroin.
Fentanyl pills.
America's fentanyl crisis.
Have you ever wondered what it's like inside a trap house? Well, I certainly have. Today, we're going somewhere in the United States, specifically not Milwaukee, and we're looking at a trap house. Gonna talk to the fellas, see what the operation is like, and ask them questions. If you would like a Big Dogs Gotta Eat shirt or hat, it's on the website, TommyGMcGee.com. Every human has their vices. I'm a simple man. I like ribeye steaks. I like reading a book before I go to sleep. But one of my vices is dipping, all right? If this is one of your vices too, I have something to recommend. I have this badass collection from Canada Dips. It's a CBD
nasty.
dip. When I go for road trips like I'm going on now,
Dipping.
50% off you thing. The link is in my description. I already have face masks, but it's extremely important to me that I help keep these people's identity anonymous. They're letting me come to their place, see stuff that I really shouldn't be seeing on camera, and so it's my job as a journalist to keep them safe. All right, here we are. We're at that little pre-game, little nerves, little butterflies cooking up in the stomach. Once I hit the first like 30 seconds of meeting this person, when we show up to these places, it's over, I feel good. When you're showing up to places that are the real deal, it's just like, woof. So we'll see you in a little bit.
Come on, bro.
So how often do you guys visit this place?
Fuck, man. Frequently, you got the best.
Yeah. How much does it cost a week to do what you guys do to run your habit?
$100 a day between the two of us. Yeah.
And how do you guys make that money to keep the habit going?
We hustle, man. Work, got supply sign. I used to steal, but I got arrested too many times, man. I got doing all that. Been arrested 16 times.
And when do you guys begin your journey into this?
It's been, what, a couple years now.
Jesus Christ.
And is it something that you guys see going on for forever?
I mean, I hope not.
Like, what's a 2-year plan for you?
Right now, it's up in the air. I want to get my shit together, but it's a battle. You know
Yeah. What is this stuff here?
Straight dope. This is good.
Oh, is that heroin?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You guys, is that shoot ups? Is it smoke? How do you?
You can shoot or snort it. Don't matter. We can show you the whole process.
What should be your code? Within a minute of getting there, they wanted to show me heroin fentanyl use. And so I will say, viewer discretion is advised. Some crazy stuff is about to happen. Okay, Timothy. Eric. So Eric, you're out an entire day. Like, how many people are coming in here and you're serving? Hundreds.
He's
Okay.
the man around here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Want to try some?
No. No.
Let's see what's cool, y'all. Let's see that.
What was the first time that you said, this is what I'm going to do? Like, tell me about that moment. The first time you just said, I'm going to sit down and shoot up.
You know what? The way it happened with me was I got injured and I was prescribed pills. And when they cut me off, I didn't have no money to afford it.
Yeah.
And this is the next cheapest thing to do.
So basically, you got hooked on big pharma stuff. You
right,
got
from legally
from an
hurt.
injury, and then since then you've been looking for something else to help with pain management, and then you got hooked on this.
Because they cut me off clean and clear. How do you expect me to survive and do anything? You doctors been prescribing me stuff for 3 years.
What was the injury that set it off?
I tore my ACL.
And how'd you do that?
Soccer.
Let's
I'm
see.
a Navy vet, college grad, Western New York. Came out here with a girl. Shit don't discriminate, man.
Is secondhand a real thing for this? Should I stay a little farther away? Okay. Oh, so this isn't smoking it. Okay. What is that first hit like?
The rush. The thing is, with this stuff, you always want more. You can't just not keep doing it.
Yeah.
You have to do it. You can't get out of bed in the morning. You can't do this shit, man.
That's sad, bro.
You can't. You literally can't get.
I don't want to watch these dudes smoke fucking crack, man. That's sad.
Half of the state in the middle. You can see the blue dot there. That's where I am with. All right, everyone. I am in rural Alabama. Let me show you where. I'm kind of in the eastern half of the state in the middle. You can see the blue dot there. That's where I am with the white ring around it. See Atlanta up there to the north and the east, and Birmingham a little bit to the north and the west. Montgomery right below to the west. Montgomery is the state capital of Alabama. These towns that I'm about to visit have really low per capita incomes. I'm talking $300 to $400 a week. So I'm curious to see what they look like. Is it relative? Is the low cost of living so low that you can live on that? Because I think we all agree that in most parts of the U.S., we cannot live on $300 to $400 a week.
In
So
Alabama, you
see what
can.
it looks like.
Alabama, you can.
The town I'm about to enter, believe it or not, there's a town here. It's called Camp Hill. This is one of the poorest towns, at least as far as the numbers are concerned, in the entire state of Alabama. So, yeah, I want to start here, see what it looks like. Camp Hill's population estimate. Whoops, somebody trying to call me. Anyway, the population in 2021 is 990 people. This is being retaken by nature, isn't it?
Yeah, you say that.
Yeah, slowly but surely. Anyway, yeah, 990 in 2021 was the estimate. 1980 was peak population. That was, the population was 1,628. So the town has lost a pretty significant amount of people. Poverty is really high here, 36.9%. That's 3.5 times the U.S. poverty rate, which is a little over 11%. Per capita income here is $15,900. That's just right at $300 a week that people who live here, that's what they live on. Median home value is $75,800. Now the median home value across the country, across the United States, is $428,000. So yes, that's far lower. So clearly, how...
This one is mad. Let's see how mad it is.
My best advice that I could give a dog owner.
The gangs that steal your puppies. What?
Is to get yourself a hamster or a cat.
Wow.
What? Are you serious?
Loneliness and boredom of lockdown, there's been a surge in the demand for puppies. Eurogroup for Animals estimates that 8 million new dogs are now required annually to supply the European market, but only about 1.1 million are produced by official breeding facilities. This is creating ample opportunity for the canine criminal underworld of breeding and thieving.
It's quick. You get it, sell it on, it's done. Bang, pile of money.
According to the OCCRP, it's one of Europe's fastest growing illicit markets, possibly even third behind narcotics and weapons. And unlike arms and drugs,
wow,
this illicit economy is fluffy, bounces down the street in full view, and is a very good boy.
What would you say to people who see their dogs as literally like their children?
Yeah, get attached to them. Just don't be too attached to my mirror.
I'm a dog owner, and I've heard that now, because of the prices in the demand for dogs, that he's apparently worth about $4 grand now, and so really worth nicking, and it worries me a lot. I want to know who's doing it, how they're doing it, and ultimately, if this demand in lockdown puppies is actually being met by criminals.
Since lockdown, puppy prices have increased by a mind-blowing 450%. For example, a golden retriever has gone up from around €500 in 2019 to almost €3,000. Puppy farms are the new gold mines. I've managed to secure a rare interview with an...
That's what I need to get into. Finna start growing some golden retrievers.
From Eastern Europe.
In this COVID situation, the prices have gone up. Bring dogs over, we sell them on the market. We also remove the chip and reinstate a British chip in there. We have transporters from Europe that are in touch with breeders over there, and we buy the whole litter and get them transported to the UK.
Why from Europe, though?
There's a lot of puppy farms in Europe, and we got access to a lot of the puppy farms over there, and they're mass producing them over there for the British market.
And what's the price difference with a dog, say, bought in the UK to...
300% difference in the price.
So a French Bulldog, for example, in Romania, or...
250 to 300 pound, and the same dog here, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000.
What happens though when you get them to the UK?
The only way to recognize an imported puppy is through a microchip, because the microchips are registered in European countries.
So how do you guys get around that then to make your profit?
Basically, what we do is we scan the microchip, remove the microchip, and reinstate the British chip.
Is he friendly? Can I pet him?
I've got a scanner here.
Okay.
And this lets me know by bleeping.
Wow. So the microchip's around here.
Yeah.
Is that right? But then, I mean, with a regular like this one, how would you cut the microchip out?
I mean, if it's a puppy, it's easier, but if it's an older dog, it has to be put to sleep.
It broke my heart to see how starved for attention the dog was, and the conditions it was kept in. They wouldn't tell me how many dogs
So
they had,
sad.
but I could hear several whining around the back.
And once you've located the chip, what happens next?
When we find the chip, we pull it up, put a little slit in it, and remove the chip with one of the tweezers. It's just a little cut, slight little cut where the chip is, and just push it up to the surface and pull it out.
Once the British chip is in, the puppy is British.
It must cause distress, right?
Yes.
Would they call it animal abuse?
Call it what you want. It's bread on the table.
How can you guys guarantee the health and well-being of the dogs?
After paying £5,000, they definitely get looked after.
Does that matter to you? Do you care about these dogs?
We are in a different department. We're not interested in the welfare and the after the dogs have gone from us.
Do you think people buying puppies at the moment know where their dogs are coming from?
The buyer has no clue.
No.
So if I just looked up a Frenchie online and bought it, it most likely has come from...
Romania, 60–70% of the time it's an import.
Do you think actually the people demanding all these dogs are kind of driving the business that you do?
Absolutely, yeah.
If the demand for puppies in the UK wasn't what it is, would you guys still do this?
Well, we'd find some other trade, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And as long as that demand exists?
You'll always be meeting people like us.
The criminal underworld is not just cashing in on illegal puppy farming. Dog thefts went up by...
Why wouldn't they just invest in, like, breeding dogs? Instead of, like, stealing. I guess it's more lucrative to just go out and steal them instead of taking the time out of your day to breed dogs.
170% in 2020. One of
But
the UK's dog napping hotspots
I don't know,
is
Bright.
London parks.
There's so much easier ways you can make money legally.
Staffordshire Bull Terrier Eco.
Just people don't want to try.
But somehow, they managed to steal her back.
So what happened with Eco?
So I was walking through the park at 2 a.m. just to go for a last wee. We were here for about 5 minutes. We heard ushering, like, in the
That's
corner.
what I was trying to call
over
your
this
dog.
corner. Yeah, it sounded like that, but as we both looked up, there was no one to be seen. And then we were like, shit, where's the dog? It was like a split second, so...
She was just gone?
Absolutely vanished.
She was just like, Eco's been fucking stolen. We went to do an online Facebook group. Eco stolen, Whitechapel, and then her photo. And then people started to join the group. People that spend all their spare time looking for lost and stolen dogs.
So the group that helped you get
That's so
Eco
nice.
back, what kind of lengths do they go to?
One of these women advised Kaylee, like,
Huh?
you need to do a post that makes yourself
Huh?
cry.
Yeah.
Kaylee did, and I read it, and I cried, and that really pushed the profile up.
And how did you get her back?
So I quite like to use the phrase that I kidnapped my dog back.
A phone call came from this dog walker who said she saw a dog without a collar that matched Eco's description being let out of an apartment to pee and brought back inside, you know, so obviously being kind of hidden. We were, you know, did this stakeout. We were sitting in the car, and then all of a sudden the balcony door opened. It's glass, so it caught like the reflection of the
And that
of
was the
lamp.
first movement. All
And we were
night.
like, okay, something's happening. So we slowly got out of the car.
As we are approaching, like 5 foot before we get to the door, she then runs out in front of both of us, and we stop in our tracks. She didn't even go for her pee. She stopped and ran straight towards me.
So we just grabbed her, bundled her in the car, shut the door, and just took off. We took a Facebook Live video, and I swear I've never felt that kind of elation and euphoria. It was just pretty amazing.
That's so cool.
We snatched her off the thieves, the fucking scumbag thieves. Eco!
There you go. That's
You know
cool
your
as
name,
fuck.
don't you? Yes, you do.
Look at the bond between Kaylee and her dog. Sloppy as it
I'm
is.
tearing up,
Any
dog.
thieves who think dogs are replaceable need to think
Oh.
again.
you guys gone to the police about what had happened? And what was that
Oh,
like?
I'm
I
tearing
compare it
up.
to
That's so
an iPhone.
nice.
If
Oh my
you
God.
were to report your iPhone lost with the police, no one does that because it's fucking useless. That's how I felt.
Even adult dogs like Eco are now targeted by gangs, as they can be used for breeding or even in dog fights. Many gangs in London, where Eco was nicked, have pivoted from drug dealing to dog theft. The gang I'd arranged to meet bought a stolen XL bully and a puppy they'd bred from it, which they were selling later that day.
How did you get into this?
I've been in jail for a couple of years. When I came home straight into a pandemic. So I found out about the demand for dogs during the lockdown and whatnot. And I knew a couple of people that were doing it. So I decided, you know what, I might as well set up my own little team. I'm still involved in other things right now. I do what we call OT, going out of town. Like, you know, what they call county lines and whatnot.
Is it an easier business than the drugs?
It's an easier business than drugs right now, at least in this situation we're in right now. I would say the OT risk is a lot more risk with that.
Is there a sort of puppy trap phone?
Certainly,
Yeah.
certainly. We take dogs wherever we find them, whether it's actually going into a house or whatever to get them, whether it's a dog in the park that we can lure away quickly, whatever way we can get them, we get them. My guy over there, Jack, that's the guy that will get you any dog you need. He basically knows how to control the dogs. If I went in there and he acted up, I might not know what to do properly, but he knows what to do.
So if you saw me in the park with my
So if I saw
Frenchie-
you in a park with your Frenchie, so if there was a way to lure that Frenchie away from you without you realizing, we will do that.
You said sometimes you've gone into properties to get the dogs.
A lot of the time, that's what, you know, we do. We could scope a place out that's got a dog that we know's got litters or something, mainly litters. Like, we want the puppy mainly, because a lot of the time they don't want a fully grown dog.
So your business is getting a dog that you can then breed from, and then that's the investment, right?
Yes, that's the investment. But obviously we still need this still pups and all that. But when you get a good one you think you can breed, like over here, you will grab him and we'll see how cool, we're gonna keep him for a while.
Where did he come from?
He came from someone's
My
house.
pocket.
Someone's house. So someone's looking for that dog.
Someone's looking for good. It's not a great feeling, obviously, but at the same time, you're doing it for the money, ain't you? But it's not, you know, something to be prideful about.
And do people who buy the dog, so like the person who's going to buy her today, do they ask much about her background and sort of the parents of the dog and things like that?
No, not much really. Not really, to be honest. People just want the dogs.
And would you tell them if
If they ask,
All right,
told them
hold on.
anything, go.
Can I go? Come on,
Be right back, yo.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead. We back.
What do they show? What dog breeders?
do you make adverts and put pictures?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff?
we've got pictures and stuff of them.
So to someone like myself, if I wanted to buy a puppy, it would all look pretty legit,
Yeah, it
wouldn't
all
it?
look pretty legit.
Do you go attached to any of them?
I can't lie to me, the dogs are just for money. If you build an attachment to a dog, you're not going to want to get rid of it. So you got to take that attachment out of it. That's why, as much as people say she's beautiful, she's lovely, to me she's just a money thing. And that's just how it goes.
And if you did get caught, say, with the stolen dogs, what are you looking at?
To be honest, I don't even know, but it's not as high as drugs, so I don't really care. so I couldn't even tell you what kind of sentence they want to give me for that. I don't even know anyone that's gone to jail for it.
If they changed that, would that affect your business, do you think, if they did tighten the laws?
I reckon people would be more careful. I reckon maybe people might want to do it less.
When lockdown's finally over and the demand, I imagine, will ease, is that when you'll stop?
As soon as the demand eases, done.
What would you say to people whose dogs have been stolen?
What I say, get a dog.
Get a new dog. This one would be a perfect one to nick, wouldn't it?
See, where's the owner? Exactly, where's the owner? Where's the bloody owner? You gotta keep your eyes on your dog at all times. Don't just let your dog run ahead of you and run around the corner before you. Like, because when that happens, you might be there.
They don't care about the police, and it's not in the same way, you know, drug dealers don't care about the police. They know that this is just as lucrative, but the risk is so low to them.
Yeah,
with law
like,
enforcement. And
police
even
don't
said
give a
that they
fuck
don't know
about
anyone
this.
who's been banged up, sent to prison for it. If, you know, the laws were stricter, if people were asking questions, and if the money wasn't so high, they wouldn't even be doing this, and they're expecting to stop it when lockdown eases.
With gangs considering dog theft a low-risk, high-reward crime, part of the problem is with the police, who tend to record it as mere property theft.
How big a problem is dog theft in the UK?
Well, if you listen to the public, it's huge.
Yeah.
But if you look at the actual reports that the police are gathering, it's not that big.
Right.
But of course, the problem we've got is it's not specifically recorded as a crime, dog theft.
Yes.
I totally understand. The public feel really aggrieved. Their dog is not a piece of property. And actually, if they lose the animal or it gets stolen, they go through all the grief that you go through if a family member dies.
Yeah.
What's the longest somebody could be looking at?
Well, allegedly, you can get up to 7 years,
7
in
years?
prison. But of course, the big problem is we're not seeing the convictions. And we're not seeing the convictions because we're not able to quantify how big the problem is. We've done something different in Sussex. We've got Operation Collar running. So since the beginning of this year, any theft that happens that involves a dog is properly recorded. My message to dog thieves is times are changing. The message is coming right from government all the way down that dog theft matters. I'd like to see more convictions and these criminals caught and locked up.
Yeah.
While Police and Crime Commissioner Katie Bourne is progressive, the rest of the country is yet to follow her lead. Many victims, like Kaylee and her dad, are feeling neglected by the authorities, choosing instead to turn to the growing online army of self-proclaimed pet detectives. I'm going to meet Lisa Dean, who is basically the canine Sherlock of Northern England.
Oh my
She
God.
has a team of over 3,000 volunteers across the country.
Wow.
A lot of enemies in
What a
the dog
great
business,
lady.
so she feels safer to meet at her HQ in a local pub.
A new case involving 2 dogs has just landed in the pub HQ.
These spaniels, they were stolen from Staffordshire. This is all the stills from the CCTV from that. We're going to go over to the property. We're going to get just a feel for the land and try and work out where they came in, how they got in, how they got out.
Do you often make house visits like this?
I do when I can, yeah. We do like to touch base with the families, get a feel for how the dogs were stolen, and obviously give a bit of support to the family as well.
Knock, knock.
Hi, Lucy, you okay?
Yeah, we meet at last.
We do. I wish it was better circumstances, but
Yeah, I know. Hiya. Nice to meet you, Lisa.
still. So on the night time, there was a lady spotted. She just seemed to appear over there. It was all dark, and she's walked down this side of the road, and our dogs constantly bark if there's anybody about, but there's no dogs barking, so we're convinced that lady, she's involved somehow, or must have been feeding those dogs to keep them quiet.
Shall we have a look then?
Yeah, let's go and have a look round the back.
So that was the hedge to the other side, so they've climbed over the one, over the second one to get into here, and then they've come through that gate, propped that one open, they've come through this gate, propped this one open. They've got to here, they know that camera's there, they've literally unplugged it. This is the final one. Open that gate, the dogs were in here, that's the kennel that some of them were in, and it's at this point I believe they grabbed the two friendliest ones and then made that journey all the way back.
And the car was waiting for him that end.
And you guys were just in there?
We were just in the house, yeah. That's when they start barking, and it's at that point when Lisa comes out. She's called the dogs back to her, and she's found she's only got 3 of the 5. She's screaming, my dogs have been taken, my dogs have been taken.
How are you doing?
Not very good.
Yeah.
Our life's changed since that night. I mean, Lisa's sleeping downstairs on the settee, so she can listen out for the actual dogs.
I couldn't get to them then, so I couldn't get to them that night.
I'm sorry.
She's not happy
That's so
coming out in
sad.
the dark.
Were you aware of dog thefts? Had you heard that there's been a surge in
Yeah,
like?
there's a surge in dog thefts, but you don't actually think that they're going to be taking them from your garden.
Yeah.
Your dog's part of your family, and you're relaxed most with your dog. And at the minute, nobody can relax with a dog when they're out walking.
It's completely changed dog ownership,
Oh,
hasn't
totally.
What needs to change?
Awareness needs to be raised further. People need to know that they're buying.
What's this other one you sent me? It's probably the last video I watch, I'll be honest. Getting kind of tired. It's a short. It won't let me do it because it's a short.
Puppies and dogs from unscrupulous sites and scrupulous breeders. Pet theft needs to be a crime in its own right. The penalties need to be increased so that there's a custodial sentence attached, so that there's a consequence. Prices of dogs need to be capped so that it's not such a lucrative business for the thieves.
Somebody shouldn't be paying £4,000 for a dog. If it was, if it was saying the maximum's £200-300, they wouldn't be stealing them to sell them, would they?
What would you say to the people?
Can you put a cap on the price of stuff like that?
How much money you've had to pay to have them, we'll just give you the money.
I mean, maybe in England you can. I don't think in America you can put a cap. You're allowed to put a cap on stuff like that. I mean,
This family's story is just one of hundreds of dog thefts that are happening up and down the country.
I did. That's what I did. I
want
usually
to
just
see
drag
how
it.
stolen dogs are kept before they're sold on. I've managed to gain access to a property where a gang is temporarily keeping the animals. Apparently they keep changing the locations. Can you talk me through each of them? What about the larger dogs? Where did they come from?
I can't be too specific about where they come from, but what I can tell you is they were both taken recently. One of them, the lab there, he's very young, and he'll go quick.
Why do you think he'll go quick?
He's a lovely, gorgeous little dog, and he's young, that's the point, he's young.
I was unnerved to see the dogs were wearing electric shock collars. I've noticed the bigger dogs here, they have these electric collars on. I imagine, from what I know about these kind of collars, that these dogs are a lot more manageable under control like that.
What are you saying is that whatever it is abusive. It's a device by which they keep the dog calm. I think it's a sensible thing to do. I'll speak about this little fella here.
Yeah? So tell me about
I've had him about 3 years.
He belonged to someone else originally? He did, okay. But you've had him 3 years. Why is that?
I just couldn't bear to part with him, really.
Does he mean a lot to you now?
He's everything. He's number one for me, yeah.
So you
He's
understand that
he's
love
my
of a
number
dog.
one responsibility.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm...
So how would you fucking like it if someone stole your dog?
Take him off someone else, you know? Don't you think that the people who own these are going to feel exactly the same way about their dogs as you do about this one?
Well, okay, I'm gonna conclude here by saying that we're getting into morality now, and if I felt any way about the rights and the wrongs of it, I won't be doing it.
Yeah.
So
you don't feel any
don't
kind of way about
justify
it?
it, I don't, it's what I do. It's what I do, times are hard, I've got a conscience, but this is what I do for money, and I don't really think I'm actually harming anything.
He's not.
I imagine the owners, the former owners, are absolutely broken-hearted.
Yeah.
Right, you know what, I'm gonna
You've had enough.
I'm gonna say thanks guys, because there's nowhere really to go from here. I've been as frank and as honest as I can with you, and it's actually been quite painful. It's actually been very painful.
Why painful?
Because, this is not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing
I
to
bet.
do. It's a business.
Fucking
It's
stealing
I've
people's
been
precious,
proud of.
loved family members and
Anyway,
selling
so
them.
I'm gonna say thank you, and better now, yeah?
We should leave. It was interesting to see how he just could not handle those tougher questions. And I think this is a guy who does this all day, like he says, bread and butter. But he can't
answer those questions even to himself. I'm sure he just puts it in the back of his mind and cracks on. And as soon as I asked the obvious, he shut down. And, you know, he clearly wanted us to leave.
The importers, the thieves, the victims, the pet detectives, and even the police have all agreed that stealing dogs right now is literally a walk in the park.
Yep.
With prices up to staggering levels, the police not prioritising it, and potential buyers not asking enough questions, it has created the perfect storm. I hope this crime will be taken more seriously, and that as the pandemic eases and demand goes back to normal, that we will see an end to the explosion of dog thefts and illicit puppy farms. But most importantly, before you buy a dog, make sure you really know where it's coming from.
That was interesting. That was interesting. I like that. Recommend me more shit like that next time. 20. What time is it? It's 11:01. Yeah, I'm finna go to bed. I'm gonna stream tomorrow night. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.